Hey guys! Or, what are you doing? This is Oliver. Hey guys, so welcome back to yet another video. It's been a very long time. Anyways, if you don't know who I am, my name is Hugo.
What you fantasize about? I know what you fantasize about.
Okay, so today I would like to discuss what a furry is and some common misconceptions. What is a furry? In definition is a person with interest in anthropomorphic animals. Some people dress up as their personas, or representations of themselves as an anthropomorphic animal. Anthropomorphic animals are things like cartoon characters that are animals, but they walk and talk just like humans would, but they're animals. So, as you can see, I am a furry who wears masks and dresses up for fun. And this is one of my characters, and her name is Corin. Unfortunately, there are people out there who dislike furries and think negatively of us when there's really not any reason to. So I'm going to be addressing some of those reasons. Honestly, this is a weird hobby, and to be honest, everybody's a little bit weird. But that's a good thing, or not, we would all be the same and all be robots. It's okay if you're not into this stuff or don't really like it or think it's a cool thing, but you still don't want to hate on people for just doing something a little bit different. And before you hate, please think, how would you feel if you were harassed by someone just for doing a fun hobby that you liked? So one of the main things that people think about furries is that we do bad, disgusting things with animals. These are called zoophiles, and we do not do these things. The furry community actually hates these people and don't accept them in our community. Unfortunately though, there are a small amount in our community that we usually, as a whole fandom, get grouped into. We really wish these people were in our community, but unfortunately, there are bad people in the world, and as a result, there are going to be bad people in every single community. So because of this one group, this is the main reason why people dislike furries, and I believe it was one of the main things that created the whole furry hate to begin. Another huge misconception about us, especially for people who have never met a furry before, is that we walk around on all fours and just bark and meow at people. This is not true, as we are normal people, just like you. Under this mask, we're just normal people who have hobbies, jobs, different things. Okay, so something else I want to address is the whole litter box thing. Please do not think that furries do that. We do not. This information that has been on the news and stuff, that is wrong. People who identify as furries, and it's not even an identification, we do not do those things. I also saw a video a while back where a furry actually called the schools that said that this was happening, and they could find absolutely no proof that this was true, and that this honestly must have been a rumor, I assume. Okay, so back to the identification thing. People who identify as a furry, this does not mean that we identify as animals or think we are or want to be one. Being a furry is not an identification. You don't come out as a furry or whatever. It's just a hobby. It's just like saying, oh, this person is a soccer player, and oh, this person is a furry. It's equal to that. However, there's a very small, well, I don't know how big it is actually, but there is a section of the fandom that are Therians. Some Therians are in our fandom, and some are not. Therians are people who identify spiritually or mentally as an animal. However, this is not physically. They know that they have human bodies, and they don't act like animals in public or anything. Yes, however, they do sometimes walk on all fours and do quadrobics. They don't do this all the time in public, and I actually, as a furry, I do quadrobics. This is a fun sport. This does not mean that I believe I am an animal or anything. So, Therians do quadrobics to connect more to their stereotype, or the animal that they connect with. Some Therians may do quadrobics, and some Therians may not. So, doing quads or having a cat mask or like one of those tails, those type of tails, this does not mean that they are a Therian. A Therian is a type of belief. So some furries are Therians, but not all of us have this type of belief. Okay, so that part was a very big topic, so I hope you were able to understand and distinguish a little bit more between what a furry and a Therian is. And please be aware that both of these groups do not deserve hate. These are normal people with careers, and they go to school and do normal things like everybody else. So, how to actually be in the community? This is a person's choice. Some people have an interest in anthropomorphic animals, and some might draw them, yet they don't call themselves a furry. Honestly, this part kind of confuses me. Don't hate me on this, but I kind of feel like they don't want to be in this community because of a fear of hate. However, I know this isn't really the case for some people. I don't really know the reason why they don't. Anyways, please share this video to spread awareness about the fandom to other people. I've actually met someone who has had these misconceptions and had no idea that what they were thinking was wrong, and this proves that with more awareness, people will understand more about the fandom. I know, however, this probably will not solve any hate towards us. Unfortunately, there will always be hate. After some experience, I have realized that some haters just don't want to accept the facts. Some haters hurt people because they are hurting and they want to feel better about themselves. So if you are furry, please remember this and don't let the hate get to you. From experience of being a senior in high school, I have realized that majority of the hate comes from younger people. They are usually just immature and can't move on when they find something to hate because they want to act cool or just think it's like something funny. Unfortunately, furries still get a lot of hate, and at this point, it's just not really okay. And it's okay if you don't like it or think it's a cool thing, that's fine, but that doesn't give you the right to hate on a group of people for just doing a fun hobby. Okay, so this was episode 1 of my series that I'm doing, talking about the furry fandom and some different things. If you have any comments on this video, I would love for you to share them. And if you have any ideas about any future topics to talk about in this series, then comment them down below. Also, if you want to see the introduction and what this series is about, then it will be up here somewhere. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something. That's all. Bye!